Hi and welcome back to the Upgrowth YouTube channel. So, you've heard that AI search is changing everything. You know you need to optimize for citations, not just rankings. But what does that actually mean in practice? What specifically do you change on your pages? Today we're walking through the most actionable blog in the entire GEO series. This one is the 12 signals AI engines actually use to decide whether to cite you. This is a checklist you can run on your own site in just 30 minutes. So let's go. Now, what we will study in this article: number one, the 12 signals, of course, then how to score yourself in 30 minutes, the four signals that moves the needle the fastest, what a well scored site looks like in 2026, and then lastly, we will answer some questions about GEO readiness. So let's start now. Let's understand a scenario that's going to be uncomfortably familiar for a lot of teams. The founder is convinced that the content is pretty well optimized because they did an SEO refresh last year. Then Upgrowth pulls up Perplexity, ChatGPT, Google AI Mode, and Gemini. Now, queries their top 20 buyer intent questions and they watch a competitor they don't respect get cited on every single one. This has literally happened at Upgrowth. Now, the gap is not quality, it is citation readiness. These signals AI engine use to pick sources are specific, testable, and mostly independent of the traditional SEO authority. So anything below 8 out of 12 on this checklist will literally mean that your geo program has room before it's worth scaling. So let's go through each signal. Okay. Category A, extractability signals. Now here are four signals. Number one, question format headers. Now the H2s with direct answers. So now does every major H2 on your top page read like a question a user would actually ask? And that answer is stated in the first one or two lines, then you have a high probability of getting cited. So simple, just add question formatted H2s and answer that question in the beginning first two sentence. Number two signal, 120 to 180 word answer blocks. What does that mean? That means each section should contain a dense extractable answer block in that specific word range. Convert Met's 2026 benchmark says that 40% citation improvement came just from restructuring long form content into this unit. So do short paragraphs, do 120 to 180 word answer blocks. Number 3 signals. Number 3 signal is cited statistics with methodology notes. Very important. Now, every answer block should contain one specific statistic attributed to a name source with a data. Okay, and this source should be a non-competitor source. Of course, you cannot just give authority to your competitor, right? Number 4 signal in the extractability category is FAQ page schema on commercial content. Now, let me emphasize this: FAQ page schema is important in traditional SEO, in GEO, and in any niche. So, it's very important. Structured data is not at all optional in 2026, it has never been. So, make sure your FAQ page schema makes Q&A pairs directly ingestible by Google AI Mode, Perplexity, and many such LLMs. And article schema for long form, and how to schema for process content, organization schema on the about page. These are the fail conditions, these are very important. Page will never rank for any commercial or any informational query without a relevant schema. So make sure you add that. Now we have finished off with the extractability signals. Now let's move to the freshness signals. We have three here. Number fifth is, now this is all about latest and freshness. First signal is visible last updated timestamps on every commercial page. It should be there, last updated. Very important. Perplexity citation alone lift 30% when pages display visible last updated dates. Half of all content cited in AI search is less than 13 weeks old. So make sure, just update it and add a timestamp last updated. Very, very crucial, very minor but very important. Number 6 signal is 90-day refresh cadence on top revenue pages. Go to console, check your top revenue pages and update them every 90 days with new stats, update your references, and then again add a timestamp. Top revenue page is untouched for 6 plus months, it's a fail condition. So don't do that. Signal number 7, current year reference in metadata and body. Title tags, H1s, H2s, body paragraphs referencing outdated years are an immediate AI demotion signal. 2024, 2025 references in 2026 will not get promoted. Fail condition, any 2024 guide, any 2025 benchmarks will not work, will not get cited. So don't do that, update it. Let's move on to the category C, authority and EEAT signals. Again, not just restricted to GEO, also very important for SEO. Number 8 signal, named bylines author with verifiable credentials. Matters a lot for healthcare, finance, legal because these are YMYL verticals. Your money, your life verticals. So it's very much weighted here, the author credentials. So do add them. Fail condition, team or editor bylines. Empty author pages will not work. You need verifiable credentials. Number 9, proprietary data, primary research or original analysis. Google and AI engines love that. If you prioritize information gain, if you bring up new research, primary research, you do analysis, you do a survey at your office, say, and you add that stat, it all of that becomes really, really important. So if your content says nothing that the first page of Google doesn't already say, AI has no reason to cite you. That's a fail condition. So do that. Number 10, external validation signals. What does that mean? Mentions in industry, publication, podcast appearance, conference speaking credits, citations by other authoritative sources are very, very important. These are offsite signals because AI engines use them to calibrate EEAT. Okay, last category, let's hit on the last two signals, technical citability signals. LLMs bot access in robots.txt. This is just the basic. Your tech should be up to dated to GEO, right? So LLM bot access should be always on. They need explicit crawl access, so do give them. Signal number 12 is the clean HTML structure, no JavaScript rendered critical content. AI engines crawl server rendered HTML. Content that requires JavaScript execution to render is often skipped entirely. Critical answer blocks, H2, citation must be present in the HTML response. Now that's all about the all of these signals. Now let's understand how do you rate yourself. Number 1, pick your 5 highest revenue pages from GA4. It will just take 5 minutes. Then score each signal yes or no for the 5 pages. Use the definitions above. Be honest about partial. If anything is a partial implementation on 4 weeks, it is still a fail. So don't mark it yes. Then query, run 3 top buyer intent questions for your category on ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google AI Mode, Gemini. You need to do it manually and then see whether your brand is appearing, what position, if it is getting cited. Then lastly, translate into a priority. Now, any signal failing on a 3 plus or 5 pages is a high priority recommendation target. Start with category A, the extractability, because these moves drive the biggest immediate lift. And if you want to, okay, you can also go through the playbook. Click the link here. If you feel you're not ready, if you feel your strategy is not going far, you can check it here. You can explore the entire playbook. This is all written for GEO in 2026. So do check this one out. Meanwhile, let's go back. Or if you still have doubt, you can meet our growth strategist. We have exclusively built at Upgrowth. This is based on the 150 plus clientele discussions we have had. This one gives you frameworks, custom GPTs, case studies, calculators, and whatnot. You can explore a plethora of sources here. So make sure you chat with it. It will give you very good recommendation, good answers, and maybe connect you with the right person. So do try this out. Meanwhile, let's go back. So once you've scored yourself, if you don't want to do it manually, you can also check our Geo Readiness Score Calculator here. Now this one will help you understand your performance. It will give you the score. Now this is very easy to use. You add your monthly traffic here. Let me just show you. Let's say 10,000. Then 15% of content with FAQ schema. I'm just adding random numbers. You check it as per your business. Depth, let's say medium. Calculate. 21. Out of 100. Now, gap to Reddit here is 64. It also gives you your top two priorities, right? That you need to do the citation share FAQ schema. So this one is a great tool, and it just took me 2 minutes, right? So do try this one out. Meanwhile, let's go back. Now the four signals that move the needle fastest. Question formatted as choose. Answer them in the first 120 to 180 word answer block. Cite statistics with name sources. Then visible last updated timestamp, and lastly the schema. These are the basics. These has to be correct on your website too for GEO. So very important. LLM citation shared. Now, once you have once you have analyzed everything, but you're seeing that your competitors are getting cited and you're not, do check this one out. This will help you clear so many doubts. Meanwhile, let's go back. Now, what a well scored site looks like. Every commercial page. So any site matching 10 to 12 signals is a well scored site. So do you can check this out. You can map it against your own website. Our lending card engagement saw the 5.7x lead volume lift partly because we drove their commercial content. So very important. You can check the entire case study of lending card by going to resources, clicking on case study. You click on fintech, and then you get the lending card case study. So do read it out. It will really help you clear your doubts. Yeah, that's it. That we have covered pretty much everything here. Lastly, there are some questions that you can check. And after exploring the calculator, if you feel you need help and guidance in GEO, you can reach out to us by clicking on the link here, and someone from our team will get in touch with you. Full blog link I'll add it in the description. These 12 signal breakdown and the 4 fastest fixes are worth saving as a working document for your content team. Subscribe for more content like this and drop a comment what's your current GEO readiness score, and we'll see